Alright, what is up guys? This is Bushi-san and today I'm gonna be talking or do a commentary on one of my old races. This is to talk about the fighting spirit or the essence of this fighting spirit for this particular race. Okay, so the title of this race is called Assetto Corsa Race 9 Stuck in Neutral Again. So this is, I would say, the second video that I got stuck in neutral. So what I'm gonna explain or talk about here is what went inside my own mind. Okay, guys. I'm gonna turn this a little bit closer so you guys can hear me. Okay. Okay. Hello, hello. So these are the races that what I mean, talking about what happened in this race in my mind and what I was doing, what fighting spirit that I exhibit. Okay, guys. I hope this comes off as good. It seemed a little high. Yeah, it is seem a little high. I'm just adjusting the volume, guys. So, uh, maybe I should just adjust a little bit here before we actually get started here. Okay, all right. So, the essence of the races. Stuck in neutral again, and I will talk about what happened during that moment in my races. What got me transformed. So let's watch this. We'll turn this is probably a little bit down, maybe. We'll see. So, I love the Mazda RX-7. I love the car a lot. I love doing that. It's very rev happy. So I'm ready to get going. I'm ready. Oh, what the? And I was like, in this moment, I was so enraged, so mad. I got stuck in, and I literally transformed into the golden monkey. At this point, I was just ready to go. I was just full rage. I was just going. I was the golden monkey. At this point, I just feel so incredibly powerful, so incredibly strong, because right now I am the golden monkey. I'm like I am just pure strength, pure brute. So I'm just all these. There's a few corner. It doesn't really matter to me anymore at this point because I feel unstoppable. I am the golden monkey, and I was just a giant. I was just a beast. And I was just didn't really matter to me at this point because I had nothing to really lose, nothing to lose, but per se, I was just so angry the guy got stuck again. That's why I transformed into the gold monkey right here. It was a nothing. So, yup, it was just, I was just full rage. At this point, I remember my eyes or the essence, my fighting spirit, the gold monkey. His eyes was red. I didn't see any color. All I saw was red. But this really distinctive gold monkey form or spirit is very. I could still feel the presence of other driver or the AI because I was just in tune to the world, to the cars, uh, the racetrack. So yeah, so this gold monkey is very, very incredible, very powerful, but at the same time, it's so much power. I mean, you can tell I'm like turning and I'm just trying to get a grip of this incredible power. It's just incredible. It's just imagine being the size of King Kong and you just sheer power, sheer brute, and nothing can really get in your way because you're so big, you're so strong. So I'm still the golden monkey. from, you know, Dragon Ball Z. I watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z, so as you guys can know, so I'm just going for it here. And then at some point here, you know, I realized that this gold monkey form is just too much. You know, not too much. It's just there's a lot of power that you gotta handle. There's a lot of strength you gotta balance. You know, that's how I feel when I was in this mode, this spirit mode of, you know, gold monkey. So I transform into a velociraptor from the dinosaur area. As you guys know, and this form, I was just, yeah. The reason I transform into this velociraptor is that it is one of the most vicious creatures, I think. That hunting pack is fast, is small, is slight, is vicious. So I am the raptor right at this moment where I am focused on my goal, my task, or my prey. And you can tell that my lines are getting better. And this form is very, very primordial, very, very vicious, very. It's almost in a sense it doesn't care where anything goes on, you know, like this right there. I didn't really care. I just went for it because I am the raptor. I am the speed. I am the creature. I am, you know, vicious. You know, as a driver, you know. So I was just this. I feel like I could dispatch anything away because of this. This form is violent, it's fast, and it has such agility, you know. So you can tell my form is getting, my line according to the race are getting better. So this raptor form is very, very, very vicious. And like right here, I could feel the draft. You know, I just went for it. You know, because in this form, I am the raptor. You know, velociraptor. I'm just vicious. I just didn't care. I was just right here. I was just gonna take you out. You know, it's just that's what it is to live in during, you know, the dinosaur era is to be eaten or to not be eaten. I did fight there, but I quickly I guess you can say dispatch in the form of the raptor. So this raptor form is really very, very, like I said earlier, very primordial, very not human. Let's just say that not like the primordial, not like the golden monkey, where I still have the essence of a, not the essence, but the conscious of the human being. You know, here is just pure animalistic instinct. I'm just going, and I follow the trails, and this form is very, very violent. You know, like, you know, I'm fighting here. I'm just not letting go of grip. You know. So I stay in it, you know, it's like in it. So this form, I remember that I could actually, just the form, I can actually smell the drivers, you know, like I can just, in a sense, the graphic version is that I could smell the blood of these AI. I could smell them, you know. So that's why this, you know, this form is just very, very raw, very visceral, very, you know, on the edge of, you know, of just pure violence, you know. So, and eventually, at one point, I transform again my fighting spirit. I become a tiger, you know. And of course, here I struggle on neutral. But all it is, it doesn't even faze me because driving, you expect things to go wrong, even in any game. When you race, it doesn't matter. You have to be, aware of the situation. So I transformed to a tiger here at this point because I realized that the raptor form is just it's brutal, and I always keep saying this game. It's brutal. It's violence. It's not ancient, but it's very primordial. Very kind of. It has that killer instinct, a feel, ability. Like I can smell the blood. I stay in it. I dig deep into it. Where the tiger form, I could be a little bit more fluid. I could be more agile. I can be more stealthier, and I can pay attention more what's going on to the movement. So that's why the tiger for me is a much I would say it's a good form. It's really a good form because it has all. When you think about it, tiger in reality, it's probably one of the most creatures that has great attribute. It can climb, it's strong, it's powerful, it has speed, and it has stripes, it can camouflage. So that's one of the reasons why I instantly transformed to a tiger. Because of those agility, those attributes here, and I'm just clawing, I'm just hiding, I'm preying on I'm stalking on my prey in this form. I'm just edging, I'm following, and then eventually, I caught it, but then I passed in the game. So this tiger, the form is really incredible. I think it's the most adaptable force fighting spirit of all the four, I would say, because it's still animalistic, it's still primal, it's still somewhat vicious, predatorial, but it does. The only thing it lacks is powers, the force, the force, the brute, the strength. That's what this form really lack. Is that? But all the attribute is amazing. Is a great attribute. It's is agility. And it's one at some point I was gonna transform into a cheetah. But I just I couldn't because this tiger form is the best form, best fighting spirit. You see, my line gets better as this race goes on. So, yeah, this race is this race is just incredible when you think about it. I hope the stuff that I give you guys to talk about will really went behind my head. What who was I during this race? So that's why I hope it comes through to you guys. And a lot of time when I'm driving, I'm completely into the game. I am the driver, but for this race, I was not the driver. I was the form, the fighting spirit form of these animals, these animals from throughout Earth's history. From even fantasy. I was the golden monkey. That's a monkey. Size of King Kong, Then I was a velociraptor, a raptor, I was just the pure rawness, the pure savagery, and I feel the ability to smell others, to like I said, I could smell the blood of these other, AI in my mind, It's this raptor form that I become eventually a tiger. The tiger is the most flexible form, the most manageable form because I'm not too strong. I am strong, but not as strong. I am fast, but not as fast. I am on the edge, but not quite on the edge. So it kind of fit the situation because as you could tell, my form changes throughout the races, and I sort of adapt to it. Because I know that the gold monkey is too strong, then I transform again, transform, then I am the tiger. So I can see why people like tiger because the tiger do have really, really, very really good traits, so to speak. So yeah, the race here are, and I get stuck again. I get stuck a couple of times in this race, but it doesn't even phase me because like I said earlier, as a driver, to me at least, you just have to expect the unexpected because things will go south, you know. And that's my mantra or my how I carry out. It's like if thing goes wrong, thing will go wrong, and how do you adapt? How do you stay in that situation? Is that will distinct you as a driver from other drivers. I think great race driver can actually be aware of what's going on. Whether you're fighting against the driver or stuck in neutral or the tire the rear went out on you. So these are the things that you know you have to expect the unexpected. So the races is almost done. I usually just do about 11 races because it's really taxing. Especially for me on my mind and my body because I'm I go into something else. I go into this mode, being the driver in the game. But while being the driver, I am something else. You know, I am I'm being the fighting spirit. So like the golden monkey. I am the raptor, the tigers. So I'm really into it. So it's really like taxing, and it's just taxing on the mind. So I don't do long races because I'm really into it. It's just like I am the racer. I am in there. I am aware of my situation, my surrounding, and everything. I'm aware how my car is doing, my tires, my speed. So it's really taxing. But I could do longers. But I feel like is what would I achieve if I do more laps. See, there you go again. What I've learned when things happen, don't do anything stupid. You know, don't turn the steering wheel. Let the car settle. And then get back to the flows of driving or racing, so to speak. And I think that's what I have learned is to let the car settle. Because it is such a quick movement to the car. And that's something that's out of your hand. So yes, guys, transformation this of three fighting spirit or animal spirit. The Oh, it's just making noise in the game. I will pause this and then I'll talk about it. So, yes, eh, these are what went down inside my own mind as I cope during the races, and what did I do to really, you know, win the race, or be or take position from the AI driver. I adapt, I fought, I was a different being, more of the animals really. Like I said in the video, I was the golden monkey from Dragon Ball Z. I know it's crazy. You guys like this is not, but that's who what I was. Because I was so mad that I was stuck in neutral in a game. So I literally transformed in that instant. I transformed into the golden monkey. And then as I fight and as I caught up with the other race driver, I just realized that this form is too much power because if you know your Dragon Ball Z, Gold Monkey is really really powerful. It's huge. It's strong. It's just not suited for the race that I am or what I'm doing. So then I transform again to be the raptors, velociraptor from the dinosaur era. The reason I chose that because it's probably, to me at least, is one of the most vicious creatures to have speed. It's bipedal, like I mean, it's human are bipedal, but it's the way the velociraptor is it's the way it look really balanced when you look from on the side. Even from the side, from the back, it's look really balanced. Of because it's kind of like a square, and this form is it's just too raw. It's too on edge, not on edge. It's too raw. It's too much feel on reality, on what's going on. When I was racing, it was just the sheer the feel of it was just like I could feel and smell other drivers, the blood of other drivers. This Velociraptor essence. So yeah, it was just too raw, too you know too much instinct, too prime, not too primal. It's just very very raw, very very vicious. So I transform. I'm like, I just can't. Yeah. I just don't know how much I could really be in this form, because this form is very very just pure violence, to me at least. So I transformed into a tiger, and I was more in tune because I like the concept and the idea of the tiger, and so I was the tiger. And the tiger was, I would say, probably the best form of the three, because it's like I said and I stated in the videos, is it had agilities, it could climb, it got speed, it got some power. So yes, the only lacking is extreme power and primal instinct, that killer instinct that you can just feel. I mean, on when you're racing, and I have that, and I can tell, but being a raptor is a little too much, and for small small time frames. But the tiger is probably my favorite form. Not my favorite form, but is a really good form to be in, because it's very, you're still conscious, you're still understanding what's going on, but you are the tiger. So anyway, guys, the race is Assetto Corsa Race 9, stuck in neutral again. These are the stories, or the story of my fighting spirit in this particular race. And I hope this comes out as genuine, comes out as real, authentic. And I hope you guys dig it. I hope you guys appreciate what I talk about in these races, what's going on inside my mind. I feel like there's not a lot of people, not a lot of simulators or people who play games really talk about this mindset, or when you get into the zone of doing anything really, whether you're playing basketballs or you're doing you're working or just simple as driving or walking. But here I was transformed into my fighting spirit is transformed 3 times, actually 4 times. You don't, if I transform back to human, so there's 4 form when you think about it. So yes, guys, I hope you enjoy this commentary. I hope you enjoy the little story that I tell about who it was, or what kind of spirit form, fighting spirit I was in that particular race or in these races. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, because it's just it's good content, good story. I'm giving you guys backstories on these races, and I feel like drivers out there don't really talk about it, and I feel like I should, and because I this is my passion. I enjoy it. I love it. So I do it. Anyway, guys, please like, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and browse to my YouTube channels. I have a lot of content coming on, especially this kind of video. I call it Toshi, Fighting Spirit, and check it out. But anyway, guys, Bushi-san out. Take care. Bye bye.